You're about to be surprised by what you're about to discover. Some plants that, until recently, might have gone unnoticed are now turning into true treasures in gardens, balconies, and even inside homes. And it's no coincidence. In 2025, a new green wave is gaining strength, mixing exotic beauty, therapeutic benefits, and a touch of natural magic. These plants are winning hearts, bringing color, health, and a certain charm that can't be explained, only felt. In this video, you'll get to know the 10 species that promise to be the big highlights of the year. And by the end, you might find yourself wishing to have each one of them close by. So, if you love the plant world or are just starting to fall in love with it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss any videos full of tips, curiosities, and incredible discoveries from this vibrant, surprising universe. Imagine a plant that looks hand-painted with leaves that blend shades of green, white, and soft pinkish tones, as if an artist had passed by during the night. That's the Calathea white fusion, one of the most charming and sought-after species. Right now, in 2025, it won't just be a trend, but a true symbol of natural sophistication. Its exotic and delicate appearance draws instant attention, making any corner of the house more elegant and alive. It's the kind of plant that turns silence into poetry, presence into breath. And the most curious part? It moves. Yes, its leaves fold up at night and open at dawn, as if it had its own prayer rhythm. Despite all this beauty, it does require some care. Indirect light, constant humidity, and careful attention to the soil. No overwatering. But it's precisely this challenge that makes it so special. Taking care of a white fusion is like taking care of a secret, a little green miracle. It responds to affection with vigor, and unlike many plants, it's silent but far from discreet. It stands out gracefully. In gardening groups and on social media, the white fusion is already the subject of thousands of posts, tutorials, and heartfelt stories. Some even say that while growing one, they feel as if they're being watched by an ancient spirit of nature. An exaggeration, maybe, but those who own a Calathea white fusion swear it changes everything. Some plants are beautiful, and some look like they've fallen straight from the heavens. The Monstera Thai constellation belongs to the second group. Its wide, split leaves are splashed with cream and white spots that resemble stars scattered across a dark green sky. It's as if the universe had touched the plant with a brush of light. In 2025, this rarity will catch at every eye and be on every wish list of those who love the botanical world. It's not just a decorative plant, it's a declaration of love for nature. Having one of these at home is like hanging a living artwork on your living room wall. Originally from Thailand, as the name suggests, this variety was bred to be one of a kind, and that's what makes it so coveted. Its growth is slow, which increases the value of each new leaf. But be warned, it needs space, bright indirect light, and a slightly humid environment. No drafts or direct sun. It likes silence and stability, like an old-fashioned, refined, and sensitive lady. The price of the Monstera Thai constellation may shock some, but those who invest in it say they have no regrets. It's the kind of plant that forms a bond, becoming part of the home and the life story of whoever cares for it. There's something sacred about it, as if it brings luck, peace, and a certain mystery that science hasn't yet explained. She's eccentric, glamorous, and absolutely impossible to ignore. The Begonia maculata, also known as the polka dot begonia, looks like it came straight out of a modern fairy tale. Its olive green leaves have perfectly placed white dots, as if someone had sprayed paint with magical precision. The undersides of the leaves, in a deep reddish tone, complete the show. In 2025, this begonia will be the center of attention in urban gardens, charming balconies, and even sophisticated interior decor. It's not just any plant, it's an icon. What's most fascinating is that, even with its extravagant appearance, the Begonia maculata is relatively easy to care for. It enjoys filtered light, light soil, and moderate watering. But what it loves most is a place where it can be admired. That's right. Some say that when it senses it's being noticed, it grows more vigorously. Pure fantasy? Maybe. But those who have one swear they can feel a different energy in the air. The maculata also blooms, and when that happens, small white flowers appear in delicate clusters, like an unexpected gift. That's when the connection with it deepens. It's not just a decorative plant, it's a presence, almost a companion. In times when we miss nature's touch, growing a Begonia maculata is an act of reconnection with beauty and the simple joy of nurturing. At first glance, you might think someone's playing a prank on you. But no, the Peperomia watermelon is real, and its name perfectly matches the unique look of its leaves, which resemble watermelon slices, green with shiny silver stripes that mimic the fruit's rind. Small, compact, and utterly charming, this plant is about to become a craze in 2025, especially for those looking for something different, cheerful, and easy to maintain. It doesn't need much space, making it ideal for apartments or bright corners of the home. But the visual impact it creates is huge. Besides being beautiful, the Peperomia watermelon has a subtle charm. It doesn't scream for attention, but it draws the eye with its elegant form and glossy leaves. It's almost like a botanical jewel. Its growth is slow but steady, and it doesn't like excess. Little water, good drainage, and indirect light are enough to keep it happy. Ideal for plant lovers who don't have much time or experience. It even responds well to gentle voices. It seems to sense affection. In many homes, it already occupies centerpieces, bookshelf nooks, or kitchen counters, bringing a fresh and welcoming vibe. Some people swear it brings good energy, brightens the mood, and even relieves stress. It might be coincidence, or maybe there's something special about it that science hasn't understood yet. But one thing's for sure, you'll want a Peperomia watermelon in your home. Its name already suggests something grand, and the Alocasia silver dragon delivers just that. Its leaves look like they're made of metal, with a texture that resembles dragon scales, and a deep silver tone cut through by dark veins that create a mesmerizing contrast. In 2025, this plant will be the new must-have for anyone looking for rare beauty and striking presence. It has something mythical about it, as if it carries an ancient secret. Placed in a corner of the house, it never goes unnoticed. On the contrary, it dominates the space with its enigmatic and sophisticated aura. Despite seeming like a tricky creature to care for, the silver dragon is surprisingly manageable. It likes partial shade, airy soil, and constant humidity. No dryness or strong sun. With these care tips, it grows slowly but steadily. Each new leaf is a small masterpiece, and watching it unfurl is like witnessing nature's silent show. Many say taking care of it is therapeutic, as if time itself slows down. Some choose it to symbolize strength and resilience. No wonder the silver dragon adapts, molds itself to its environment, and even in small spaces, shows off an almost mystical grandeur. It has become a symbol among collectors and rare plant lovers. In forums and social media, every sighting of it is celebrated, like a rare find. And if you ever have one at home, you'll get it right away. It's like housing a piece of an enchanted forest. It doesn't even look real. Its dark, almost black leaves are splashed with bold pink tones, like daring brushstrokes made by a passionate artist. The Philodendron pink princess isn't just eye-catching, it's hypnotic. In 2025 it will top the list among collectors and lovers of the unusual. Not just because of its dramatic beauty, but for the sense of exclusivity it carries. Having a pink princess is like wearing a rare jewel, like holding a botanical secret that few are lucky enough to know. This plant, however, requires patience. The pink variegation doesn't show up on every leaf. It's a gift that nature offers when it feels truly well cared for. Because of that, it's also become a symbol of perseverance. Every new leaf is a surprise, a reminder that not everything can be controlled, but that dedicated care brings rewards. It prefers indirect light, moist, but not soggy soil, and a space where it can grow peacefully. In online communities, the pink princess is already something of a celebrity. Its photos get thousands of likes, and people share deeply emotional stories about their growing experience. Some say it inspires self-esteem, that its vibrant pink sparks something inside of us. Maybe that's an exaggeration, or maybe there really is a silent bond between the one who nurtures and the one who blooms. And when you see that pink leaf appear, it's like the day was worth it. There's a kind of beauty that doesn't scream. It mesmerizes in silence. The Anthurium clarinervium is like that. Its heart-shaped leaves have a deep, velvety green, cut through with bright white veins that look hand-drawn, like a secret map of an enchanted forest. In 2025, this plant will be rediscovered by a new audience, more mature, more sensitive, more tuned into the details. It's not flashy, but it has presence, a quiet elegance that turns any space into a sanctuary. Caring, for it is an act of respect toward nature. It requires filtered light, controlled watering, and constant humidity in the air. Its roots like to breathe, so a well-draining substrate makes all the difference. Those who learn to respect its rhythms soon notice that the clarinervium responds with strength and grace. It's not a plant for the impatient, but it rewards you with large, firm leaves and a texture that words can barely describe. Many say it has a healing energy, that just looking at it brings calm. Maybe that's why it's becoming so popular among people who are searching not just for decoration, but for emotional well-being. It becomes a quiet confidant, a guardian of both good and hard days. When well cared for, it can last many, many years, growing alongside you through life's phases. It's more than a plant. It's a companion, and those who have one often say they can't imagine living without it. Get ready to fall in love at first sight. The Hoya kerryi variegata, also known as the heart plant, is pure charm. Its thick heart-shaped leaves are irresistible on their own. But what makes this variegated version even more special is the creamy edging that frames the green in an almost romantic delicacy. In 2025, this plant is set to win over homes as a symbol of love, affection, and renewal, especially among women seeking lightness and meaning in the little details of their space. It's one of those plants that seem made for gifting. Small, succulent, and hardy, the Hoya kerryi variegata is perfect for beginners, but also a gem for experienced plant lovers. It enjoys plenty of indirect light, very little water, and long stretches without being disturbed. It's like a serene friend. It blooms slowly, but when it does, reveals a quiet and lasting beauty. Beyond its charming shape, there's something symbolic about it. Having one at home is like growing a daily reminder that love is in the small things, in a leaf that grows, in a sprout that appears, in the peaceful moment of watering. Some people even make wishes or promises when planting it, as if it were a natural talisman. And truth be told, with its firm delicacy, the Hoya kerryi, variegata really does feel like it guards the secrets of the heart. It breathes, literally. The Maranta leuconeura, also known as the prayer plant, opens its leaves during the day and folds them at night, as if making a silent bow to the cycle of life. In 2025, this plant is set for a revival, with leaves painted in red, green, and silvery strokes. It draws you in not just with beauty, but with the mystery in every movement. Having a Maranta at home is like having a living clock, marking time with gentle, almost sacred gestures. It likes partial, shade, steady humidity, and quiet environments. It's sensitive but not fragile. When cared for with love, it grows gracefully and quickly, filling pots and spaces with a welcoming energy. Its oval leaves have a unique pattern. They look hand-embroidered, like nature's luxury fabric. And at night, when they fold up, they give off a sense of peace that's almost meditative. Many people who've gone through hard times say they find comfort in the Maranta. It seems to teach day after day that everything has its right moment to open, to rest, to bloom. This intimate, silent relationship has made the Monstera leuconeura a symbol of spirituality and emotional balance. And in a world that's always rushing, it becomes a living reminder of rhythm, pause, and contemplation. Also known as string of hearts, Ceropegia woodii is a plant that seems to have come out of a dream. Its fine, trailing stems carry tiny heart-shaped leaves in silvery green shades with delicate patterns, like each leaf is a miniature botanical painting. In 2025, it's going to be the new darling for those seeking beauty with lightness. And it's easy to see why. This plant blends grace, resilience, and a quiet romance that charms at first sight. It grows like a living cascade, perfect for hanging, pots or high shelves, where it can elegantly spill over. It loves plenty of indirect light and spaced watering. It's a disguised succulent that stores water in its tuberous roots. And the best part? Despite its delicate look, it's incredibly resilient. It even blooms with tiny lantern-shaped flowers, subtle but charming, like little bells announcing good news. In many homes, it's become a symbol of affection and continuity. Some people propagate it to gift to children, grandchildren, friends, as if giving away a piece of the heart with their hands. It's a plant that builds bonds, stories, memories, and watching it gently grow, forming strings of love around your space, you understand. There's beauty in simple things, poetry in every leaf, and something eternal in what we nurture with love. Now that you've discovered these 10 green wonders set to enchant 2025, you might be feeling something different inside. It's not just the desire for a new plant, it's the awakening of a connection with nature, with care, with the beauty in small details. Each of these species carries a story, an energy, and an invitation. Slow down, observe, nurture. Even in a fast-paced world, there's always space for something that grows in silence and blossoms with patience. Maybe you remembered someone special when you saw that heart-shaped leaf, or felt like rearranging that forgotten corner of your home. Maybe you discovered a new passion. That's what plants do to us. They transform the space, but more importantly, they transform who we are within it. Taking care of them is, deep down, a way of taking care of ourselves. If any of these plants spoke straight to your heart, don't let that feeling fade. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with someone you love, and tell us in the comments which of these beauties will be part of your life in 2025. Because sometimes all we need is a new leaf beginning to grow.